Hi, Riz. I have your scan analysis here. I have, I compared your scan from the other day, November 10th, to your first scan on September 15th. So that's like the 8-week comparison. And then I also compared the other day to 4 weeks ago, the October 14th scan. So let's go over the 8-week comparison first. So, well, you know what? I'm going to go over the 4-week comparison because you had lost a lot of muscle in the first 4 weeks there, and you know we had talked about that, and I feel like, oh, for whatever reason, you listened to me because for the 4-week changes that have been made on the scan are tremendous in terms of getting that muscle back. So I'm very happy for you. I'm proud of you for that. So let's go over the comparison of this scan the other day, November 10th, to October 14th. All right, so everything you're seeing in parentheses is what the changes are. The other number is the 8-week change, okay? So you gain 0.8 and 0.9 pounds of water there, so you gain 1.8 pounds of water, and you gain 0.2 pounds of dry lean mass. So your lean body mass is up 2 pounds, okay, which is mostly water, which, you know, that fluctuates a lot anyway, so it's good though. And then you lost 0.2 pounds of body fat in the past 4 weeks. So lost 0.2 pounds. So your net gain here, the net movement in your body weight is plus 2.2 pounds, with 1.8 of that being water fluctuation. Okay, and then 0.2 being dry lean mass and 0.2 being body fat. That's gain. You gained 0.2 pounds of body fat. I'm sorry. Wait a second. Yeah. You were at 26.1 and now it's 26.3. Gained 0.2 pounds of body fat. All right, so some interesting findings here. Gained 2.2 pounds of muscle, gained 1.5 pounds of skeletal muscle mass. So that's 1.5 pounds of skeletal muscle mass that you gained, which is tremendous. And you gained 0.2 pounds of body fat, right? So you look down here though, interestingly enough, you're gonna freaking flip out when you see this. 4 weeks ago, your percent body fat was 20.1. It's 19.9 this scan, with gaining 0.2 pounds of body fat. So you gained some body fat, tiny bit, right? But your body fat percentage went down. And why did it go down? Because, my friend, you gained the muscle. So that's why we need to stop being crazy. Sorry, I was a little shaky there. So your muscle gain caused your body percent body fat to go down, even though you did gain a tiny bit of muscle, of fat. So again, this just shows another example of why we cannot be freaking crazy with a number on the scale. Percent body fat went down with body fat going up slightly, but muscle going up tremendously. Oh my God, amazing stuff. All right, so what happened with your muscle in the last 4 weeks? Big changes. You gained almost 0.5 pound in your right arm, 0.4 pounds, 0.31 pounds in your left arm. You gained 2 pounds of muscle in your trunk. Yep, 2 full pounds of muscle in your trunk. Wait, that's not correct. Yes, it is correct. 44 to 46 pounds of muscle. And you lost a little bit in that leg there, 0.02, but that's so insignificant. And you gained in this leg, that right leg. I don't know if that's the leg that has the hamstring injury or not, right leg. So you gained 7.6% ability to support your body weight with your right arm. You gain 6.5% ability to support your body weight with your left arm. You gain 4.3% ability to support your body weight with your core. 0.7% loss in your right leg, and you gain 0.3% in your left leg. So again, these are all the changes in the last 4 weeks because of this, right? I'm just looking at something real quick, thinking out loud here. 58.2, yeah. Okay. It's just weird that it's showing like 2 pounds of gain there. Like trunk 44 pounds, 246 pounds. And it's only showing 1.5 overall. Up there. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Anyway, we're going to go with it. So you, over here, you gained 0.2 pounds of body fat in your trunk. It went from 12.8 to 13. And you lost 0.2 in each leg. Visceral fat levels stayed the same. Okay? So in the last 4 weeks, the dietary changes that you made by, I think, somewhat listening to me really helped your muscle gain tremendously, and that's what you want. All right, so now let me just go the 4 week. The 8 week comparison looks like a lot more consistent because of, like you had lost the muscle and then you gained it back. So the 8 week comparison isn't like necessarily as like a telling of what just happened in the last 4 weeks, if that makes sense. It just looks like super consistent from like the beginning till now, which is good. But and I know, and the second scan shows a major dip in muscle, and this scan shows a major increase in muscle back, which is great. So the 4 week, this is the stuff, or I'm sorry, 8 week, this is the stuff outside of the parentheses. So water levels were the same, less 0.2 there, no big deal. Dry lean mass is the same, and you lost 0.6 pounds of body fat across the 8 weeks. So you have like basically 0.2 pounds less of lean body mass, and body weight across the 4 weeks is 0.8 less. All right. I think I said across the 4 weeks. It's supposed to be across the 8 weeks. All right. So this shows across the 8 weeks, 0.8 pounds of body fat loss. You gain 0.2 pounds of muscle, but really we know that it was 1.5 in the last 4 weeks, and you lost 0.6 pounds of body fat in the 8 weeks, okay? So throughout the 8 weeks, you lost 0.3% body fat, with most of that coming in the last 4 weeks, okay? The trend for muscle gain here is not as dramatic as the 4 week stuff, because obviously it just looks much more consistent. But you gain 0.05 pounds in your right arm, 1% ability to support your body weight, 0.04. You lost 0.04 in your left arm, but you gain 0.7% ability to support your body weight, and gain 0.2 pounds in your core, which is gain 7% ability to support your body weight, and you gain 0.4 in your right leg, 0.2% ability to support your body weight, and 0.2 pounds in your left leg, which is gaining 0.5% ability to support your body weight. As far as fat, it's the same. Okay, 1.5 in each arm. Legs stay the same, 4. And your trunk, you lost almost half a pound in your trunk, 0.4 pounds. All right, so again, it's kind of confusing because across the 8 weeks, it looks super, super, super consistent, which is great. But, really the changes that you made at this past 4 week mark are tremendous. Because if you had to continue to lose all this muscle that you had lost from week 1, or week 0 to 4, I would not be happy. You would not be happy. So like I said, you got to be eating to perform, which I think you are now, which is great. Yay. Let me know if you have questions.